Hi y'all, it's Brittany's Creations, and I'm here to share a couple projects with you. They're all done using Prima paper. One of them is done with, I think, the Forever Green collection? Something like that. And then the other three are using the Prima, I think it's Coffee Break paper collection. And I really love how the Coffee Break ones came out. So there's three, like larger projects with that. And then the Evergreen is just a small project. I don't want to do like a separate video on. So I'm just going to throw it in this video. So let me show you guys what I did. Should I leave this there? I'll just leave it there. Okay. So this is the one with the Evergreen. I got inspired by something I saw. Or maybe I should move this. Something I saw on Pinterest, and this is a Melissa Francis glass dome piece, and it's pretty, oops, sorry, I hit the camera. It's pretty small. You can see there's the size of my hand, and it comes with the glass dome and this chipboard base, and I just painted this with Tim Holtz dabber paint. I put some pearls around the bottom, and it's a little, just kind of like, I think it's called an Ethiopia, with like butterflies and stuff. So what I did was I glued down this moss kind of rock thing, and then I put some moss around the bottom. You can see there. And then this is a Prima mushroom resin piece I put there. Then I took some sticks from outside and I broke them so they would fit in here. And I just pushed them down into the foam moss rock kind of thing and kind of made like a tree almost. And then I cut this I made like a book from the paper collection, and I just folded it and made it so it looked like an open book. And then I fussy cut out all of these butterflies. These are all from the paper collection, yes, even the teeny tiny ones. And I just cut out a whole bunch of them and I just glued them around. So I have one on the mushroom, I have two on the book. I have a couple down on the moss rock, that one and this purple one. And, I folded them so they look like not 2D, they look 3D. And then I have a bunch on the branches. So I have one over there. You're going to focus. I have this purple one, that one, this red and yellow one, and then there's an itty bitty one up there. So there's that project, really small, something simple. And then I'll show you the small project for the coffee break. I made these magnetic clips. So these are magnetic, and I did packaging for them because I have a craft fair coming up. So I put, I packaged it up. So this is the paper. This is the paper from the paper collection, and I just cut it and folded it, and I punched it. I distressed it. And I made like a little kind of like label that says magnetic coffee clip set. And this is one of the flowers from the paper collection. So there's just my, and I stapled it on, so that's like my packaging. And then I took this corkboard one, this paper from the 6x6 pad, and I used that as my like background. And then I put the chipboard and I inked that with Distress ink, and I only glued the bottom so I could clip on the clips. And then I cut out these scallops, the scallop circles on my Cricut, and then I punched out the circle, and this is all from the paper collection. So what I did was I actually took the paper, and then the punch is actually the background, the backside of the one that it's layered on top of, if that makes sense. Like, these are double-sided papers, so the background of this paper is the yellow, so that makes sense. And then these are the wooden pieces from the paper collection. So I have a donut, coffee time, the coffee mug, and the teapot. And then I also added trim onto the bottom of all of them. So again, this is the yellow, and I distressed everything with vintage photo. And I have the donut, and I have a rosette trim and a pearl pink trim. And then this one says the coffee time. This one's the blue and the black. And then the blue ruffle trim. This one's the coffee mug paper and white. And then this one's like the pink coffee mug paper with the pink rosettes. And then here's the back of the paper. And I have my information on it. And I just sealed it with some washi tape. So there's the first one. First thing I did. The second thing is I made an altered wreath. The wreath itself I didn't make, like the base of it. The wreath I got at Target, and the wreath it's like a branch wreath, and it's like a teal color, and it went perfectly with this paper collection. This I recently got in a swap from someone, and it's a Recollections canvas trim, and I wrapped that around, and I also wrapped this pink pearl trim around. So that's like my base. And then I have a bow rosette in the center here as like the first piece. And then what I did was these little tulle rosettes, it coordinates from teal to pink. So teal, pink, teal, pink, teal, and then, you know, this is pink. So those are from Natasha, and they are a lot bigger, but I cut them down so you can see like the branch and stuff, because if I didn't do that you wouldn't have saw any of that. And then I coordinated the pink and the teal opposite of the tulle, if that makes sense. See how this is like the teal and then the pink, teal, pink, teal, and then teal, pink, and so on. Then in the center, this is a banner trim from Spare Parts from Hobby Lobby, and I just put that on there so that kind of hangs in the middle. And then on top of the bow, this is a die cut from the paper collection, and it's the little geeky glasses. I put that there with the sequins are from the collection, the paper as well, that I used on here. And then I just added this bow, and then I embellished each and every like rosette, and on every rosette there's a pearl that's opposite to the flower. So you can see, so it would be teal, the flower would be pink, the pearl would be blue. And then this one is pink, so it coordinates like that. And I just did a lot of layering with the die cuts from the paper, which I don't normally do, like layer die cuts, but I had a lot of fun with this. So I have a stack of books here. I have a Prima clock hand piece here. And then this is a Renee Brocade's butterfly. This is another die cut from the paper collection and a sequin. And then this says sweet, and this is a Prima light bulb. And then I added these, the spray here from Wallader Crafts. And then again, here's the pearl. And then there's a I think these are macaroons, or the moon pies, something like that. But I have that die cut there. And then this spoon is also from the embellishment kit from the collection, so I added that there. And I added a little cupcake button there. On the top here, it's really hard to show this because it's really big. I have a wooden donut from the paper collection, and another little sequin, pearl, another cupcake, and there's a coffee mug die cut. Here, I'm going to turn it this way. Here from the collection. And then this one, there's a teapot here, embellishment. The pearl is up there. This is the teacup embellishment from the embellishment pack from the paper collection. And then this is a butterfly from, I think, Angeline. And this is a little pointer hand finger thing from the paper collection as well. And then the teapot and the teacup die cuts also from the collection. I just put the teapot up there and the little teacup is tucked in there. Another sequin here. And then I have the coffee time wooden embellishment and a stick pin. So I really like how it looks. You know, I think it came out pretty cool. I like it. But yeah, it's kind of really difficult to show. But I had a lot of fun with it, and I think it came out pretty cute. So let me know what you guys think. And then the last project is something altered from Saw Crafters. and it's one of these art boards that, you know, you can, one of those like wall art pieces. So I painted the back all pink and I distressed it with vintage photo. The front I covered with paper. And this one is the one with the banners. So I covered them with paper. I used vintage photo around the edges of everything, and I did the banner. The twine is from the embellishment pack from the paper collection. I added the bows. This is from the paper collection. And then like all the die cuts, like this. I touched everything with gesso too. So this a fine special edition. This rose piece. This oh darling, it's coffee time. The teapot, the teacup, the donut, the typewriter are from the embellishment pack from the paper collection, and then this little one down here, this typewriter one, and these two are cut from the paper, and then the little banners I made from the top of the paper. So pretty much here the focal point is this image, and I just layered some doilies, and I did some layering with just some of the die cuts and pieces. And then I just have an assortment of flowers. This is, you know, foam flowers. These flowers here from the paper collection. And then Wilder Crafts and other flowers are just laid on. This is a Prima flower here. And then I just tucked in like a bunch of the die cuts. I have the Prima clock pieces here. I touched everything with gesso. This is from the paper collection, one of the wooden pieces. I have the cup, and this is also from the collection, from the wooden embellishments. This is a butterfly from Angelica, and then I have a Prima clock and a teapot embellishment. So that's pretty much just pretty self-explanatory, and I also have a lace rosette layered underneath this flower. So I just layered covered everything with the paper, and then I just did a bunch of layering with the die cuts and paper, and then I just put, I did a flower arrangement, touched everything with gesso, and then I tucked in all my other embellishments and die cuts. But I had a lot of fun with it, and I think I did a pretty good job. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye!